I'm sure all is good.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. Um, we're gonna start. Whoop! Oh no, what did I do? I think I changed the tone too. Um, so I got some bad news today. Excuse me. As of today, um, I got 3 months to move the studio, so this all has to come down, and I have to move myself. So there's a lot of things that need to happen. Um, It does give me a good excuse to push a lot of artwork out. I need to, excuse me, got something in my throat. Um, it'll give me a good chance to purge some artwork, get rid of some things that could find better homes. Hold on, guys. There's something wrong with my light. Come on. Come up so I can turn that part. It's just not in the right place. Oh no. Now I gotta readjust the camera angles. Sorry, am I in chat? Refresh. Okay. It's too bright. It needs to be more up. There we go. It's a better lighting situation. Anyways, so the workshop's getting has to be taken down. I am going to get the footage of some filming of the workshop with the Insta 360 so we can take a tour. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should take an intermission. But that is not the plan. The plan for today is to start Inktober. So it is the beginning of Inktober, October 1st. I'm going to bring up the intro slide. We're getting a little bit of inception here. I do have Restream running so I can view chat if there's any messages in chat. So today is day 1 of the Inktober official 2025 prompt list. Our first word is mustache. So we're doing mustache today. So let's look at a few things. Now, I was doing some research. There we go. Put this in here. Now this is from, is this the Reader's Digest? Let's get rid of a million ads. So it says, whether you have one, want one, or wish they'd all disappear, the Mo has made its comeback. Just in time for Movember, the author of 1000 Mustaches lets us in on some hairy secrets. You can call mustaches almost anything. There are numerous slang terms for mustache. Most reflect its tendency to refrain food or drinks or its association with sex. Oh dear. I wonder if you guys got the thumbnail. I did this cool thumbnail for Inktober today to kind of yeah, hold on, sorry guys. Just checking. So what is this first one? Risty, Battens, Brostache, Cookie Duster, Crumb Catcher, Lace or Face Lace, Grass Grin, Lip Shadow, Manometer, Mouth Brow, Moz, Mr. Tickles, Tea Strainer, Upper Lip Holster, Whiskers, and Wing. Wing. It seems weird. Mustaches are practically magnetic. The average man with a mustache touches it 760 times a day. Are you telling me I touch my face 760 times a day? There's just no way. Eat and drink, well, maybe to clean myself. Eat and drink your way to a gorgeous complexion. I don't think. The bigger the stash, the higher the pay. Policemen in India cities are sometimes paid a bonus if they grow a mo, considering a symbol of fertility and power. See, I should have a Fu Manchu. That's my people right there, is the Fu Man. And I do naturally have a Fu Manchu. It's gross looking and terrible. That's actually very nice on the downside. But I don't have a mustache. Even you can grow a Fu Manchu. Average human grows at the rate hair growth grows at the rate of 0.035 centimeters a day, or about 13 to 17 centimeters a year. Body parts. Some of our parts of our body get more credit than others. Read up on fascinating bits you've never seen. Some mustaches are more likable than others. Burt Reynolds' iconic mustache, 3,200 Facebook fans. They're seasonal. Mustache hair grows faster than any other body hair. It sprouts more in the spring and the summer than in the autumn and the winter. This is going to weird me out reading about mustaches. They might be hiding something. In 1967, the Beatles wore mustaches on the cover of St. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And really, that's what they named it, and these people are popular? That's crazy. An enclosed cardboard version within, Paul McCartney explained his Sgt. Pepper stash as a par- pragmatic response to a tumble from a moped in 1966. It hit his swollen lip. They could make you a better suitor. In 2008, polls from a British newspaper, The Guardian, 61% of respondents found that mustaches to be gentlemanly and sophisticated, while 39% believe it's worn by fools and fiends. There's a real split on that. They mop up well. Stash wearers take themselves very seriously. Dr. Martin Luther King is remembered as one of the most influential mustache Americans in history by the American Mustache Institute. Mo facial hair means mo free time. 90% of men shave once a day. Shaving uses up less total time a month, starting if you start at the age of 14. They're all monkey business. The human male has about 5 million follicles, roughly 3 times as many as a gorilla, but still less than a chimpanzee. They're a money-making machine. Razors and blades are a $1.1 billion industry. However, keeping your mow long could help your image and trade. Spanish artist Salvador Dali loved his super stash, claiming that, like two erect centuries, my mustache defends the entrance to my real self. And that guy was crazy. And I have a mustache like his. Anyways, that's a lot about mustaches. So our real goal is to draw. What am I going to draw on? I don't know. Last time we were in the studio, well, let's jump over into the studio. Last time we were in the studio, I also was working on this cool. I made a video of me hand drawing Inktober. So I decided that I needed hopefully a thumbnail. I don't know if it actually worked. I've never tried it and I only have the free app. So I'm not too sure if it worked or not. Basically, here it is if you guys can see it. This is like super Inception. focus in. I don't know if autofocus is working. Did I accidentally turn off autofocus? So it's just me. Oh dear. Yeah. It's having a hard time. We're having a hard time on the set. But basically me just writing Inktober. Let's try that again. So maybe if I zoom in here, basically just a little bit of, here I'll scroll. This would be a good intro if I'm gonna make short little clips of me drawing, which was why the crane was out and in my face when we started. So I have about I have 18 no, 43 minutes. Sorry, 18 minutes. I was thinking of something else. I'm just trying to think of what I should be drawing on. And I didn't have time to get the book made like I said I was going to. So I need to let me clean up a few things. So while we're here, I'm just gonna tidy up just a little bit just so we can get a little bit of perspective on what we're gonna do. Oh, so recently I've been really interested in drawing, trying to get a drawing of a three-eyed monster in the, or just three. I just drew a bunch of three-eyed animals at school today. I worked and I drew at the same time, which is usually what I do. I'm very multitasking in that function. So usually I'll draw and I'll listen and pay attention. I do much better when I'm drawing because my brain is focused and it's listening to what's going on, which is what I normally do. Like here, other than on the stream, usually I listen to music or I listen to a TV show usually. I'll watch a documentary or something like that. Not usually a documentary, usually a sitcom of some sort that I've seen in the past. Now, got all these stickers over here that need to find a home. This is as good of home as any, except these are too long and I don't want any of those. I got way too many of those stickers at the show because they handed them to me. And I was like, thanks guys. I didn't really want them. And the fingerboards can go away for now. Oh. Little Dipper is a pretty cool little diner in Alaska. If you're ever in the Anchorage area. Neat place to be. Okay, just trying to get a little bit more settled. And then we have about 40 minutes to do a full piece. But maybe we're just gonna do a cartoon, and I don't know, should I just grab a big piece of paper and do 30 different characters within the style? Let's take a look and see if that's gonna even be possible or if that would be a silly idea. Just real quick, since we have the full list. I always thought Inktober would be more interesting. Oh, yeah. if they just gave you the words as they came. Now, I have, we don't need the, so another thing is, I don't know. I've been doing this stream for a long time. Hi Kylie. I've been doing this stream for a long time, and when I move, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to reset up the studio, or I don't know. Is that something I even want to pursue? Am I making art, or am I just scribbling on everything and just wasting my time? Do I think it's art, or do I think I'm just scribbling on everything? I'm wasting my time. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, this paper is really nice, but I don't think I want to do that. Let's keep it real simple this year, and let's do half sheets of paper. I think those are doable. We can, like the front of a card. I think it'll be really, it won't be super ambitious. I can tape them all down in the same spot. But I need to really pick up the pace on this situation and have cleaned my desk ahead of time if I was more organized. I gotta put all this stuff in boxes and move everything. Ooh. It's gonna be stressful, but you know what? I can handle it. I can handle it. So it's just a change in the program, right? And sometimes change is good, right? Sometimes maybe being everything's gotta happen for whatever it is, and change is how you accept it. You know, it's like I could be super bummed out and be like, well, I've lived here for so long because I've lived in this space for a good amount of time now. I think the whole time I've lived up in Seattle. So I've been here for, I don't know, 7 years. Sorry, I'm going to grab some water real quick. Okay, back to business. So let's do half sheets of paper. I think that's very reasonable to do. I can do scenes, I cannot do scenes. What I was thinking is I would do, let's go back to our prompt list. What I was thinking is that I could do different monsters with different because it's October, so it's like Halloween. And I feel like it'd be real fun to do different monsters that have. And I want to do all three-eyed monsters, so that's really kind of the goal. And we'll just see if they get better. I'm going to do them all in ink to save time, and we're gonna do half an hour. So the first half an hour of all these sessions will be a little bit of information. So we read about the different names for mustaches. We read an article about mustaches. There's probably tons of information about things historically and culturally significant, its ancient roots. November, science behind mustaches. This is I think Bear Grylls saying something about mustache is the most effective way to keep the human body warm. They're powerful in the 1980s. So we did a little bit of research about mustaches. So hopefully we can do that about all our, well, like murky, could just do the definition and then kind of go through. I feel like murky won't even look like a monster. It'll just be like this blob of color with some eyes. So let's just have fun with it. Half sheets of 8.5 by 11. And let's go with that. Stay consistent. That way I'll keep it low on profile. I don't know what kind of paper I want to write on. I need to get rid of some. I feel like the lower weight paper doesn't absorb as much ink. Bet you it'll write better. So let's do it. Let's do them kind of like a photo style. So I'll draw a line around each one of them, or maybe we'll make picture frames. I only have 30 minutes to complete this drawing. So let's think about it. Um, 8.5 by 11, so 5.5. A little paper cutter that could. This paper cutter's. That's only 5. I almost messed up. Something didn't look right though. That looks better. So I'm pretty bummed that that I'm losing the space. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have a appointment to maybe look at a space tomorrow. I have 90 days to move, so but we're gonna start entering the holidays, and that's not gonna be great. So I would like to get moved before then. Not great timing, but we'll handle it, and the space will probably be smaller, and it'll be different, but change will be good. I've been in the basement for a long time. Maybe I'll end up in another basement, right? See, now I should have just done a giant version of this in the corner. I wonder if I can do this. See if I can do this. Just so that if it's already there, then oh, we're spelling mustache like. Okay, let's just see if that works. And press. Okay. Oh. Right? I mean, I could have made it a little bit fancier. But I think that's good. How bad is the lag right now? Looks to be bad. So that works. And that means I can technically hide the display capture. Whoop. I got 29 minutes. Here we go. Are we ready? Do I need to? That's what I needed to do. Set up the other camera. There's just too much to do. And I don't think this camera is even going to get close to being where I need it to be to film this. And not in my face. Okay, so mainly mustache. We're gonna do. I feel like this should be like a cowboy styled monster, but first things first, crack the ink. I cleaned it the other day and splashed it on myself. If you weren't here for that, that was fun. I really kind of want to mix it up and just throw some color on there, but we'll get to that in a second. Uh-oh. I already drip ink on there? I did. Oh, I don't know about this paper. We'll give it a whirl though. That's okay. We're getting ink everywhere. It's fine. It's the life of the ink. Ink well. Okay. So this pen set is actually really good for drawing strokes. Look how different it hits this paper. Just bled like crazy right there. It's okay. We're gonna go with the haggard look. Oh, hitting pretty straight lines. It's okay. It's just bleeding. I can't see this one. I can't hold it either. There we go. Nice. Oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry. Get this thing out of the way. Oh. I gotta move it in real life. I can't move it in digital world. Right, so let's back it up a little bit. Let's zoom it out. Okay, we're good there. Everywhere is a check, check. Okay. It's fine. We're good there. So much to do. Okay. So today I drew a bunch of sets of eyes. So really I need to draw a mustache. We're gonna freehand this. So it's gonna be pretty wild. Three-eyed. I feel like I want a three-eyed cowboy with a real mustache. I don't want to look at pictures though, but I need to look at what a cowboy hat looks like. On the front. have that much time. Because now I gotta make it super wide too. Because my characters have not been. I should have brought them home. I had a test drawing of all of them. That's what it looks like from the front. This man right here. Okay, so you guys got a visual on that. I'm gonna leave that up. Ooh, he's got a mustache on him. Alright, ready, set, go. Stop procrastinating. I'm procrastinating because I don't want to start because I know I gotta finish. But it's only a half sheet. We can draw it. It'll be fine. I want him to be a cowboy. Okay. Mustache. No mouth, just mustache. Just a bottom lip. We do need a bottom lip, so I'm gonna. This is a weird place to start. But I guess since we don't have okay, so it's gonna go, needs to end up in the middle. It needs to end up there. And we're gonna draw it. Let's start with just the bottom line real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna do the other line. Add out to the same space. Alright, let's just trust the process and trust that I can hit similar space, one on each side. Okay. So you can have the bottom lip, right? And teeth. But we'll get into that later. Let's get all our shapes in before we add the detail. Now, the issue is most of the characters I've been doing are animals. So I've been able to split the eyes up into like this 3-eye claw. But I want this guy to look angry. Okay, sidebar real quick. This is why I have scrap paper laying around. Sidebar. And that's why this very nice drawing is going to come in handy. You see my 3-eyed characters? I've been working on them, but today I took it to another level where I was like literally drawing eyes that would look similar to like this. One would be in the middle, and we would draw an eye that looks like this with an eyeball in the middle and some shading, and then another eye would be here looking this way, right? Eyeball. And just I'm going to do just a mini sketch, okay? And we do this one with the same purpose of having eye, right? Give it a little eyebrow, give it a little eyebrow, give it a little eyebrow. Then I was thinking Western hat, right? But the issue is I need a nose here, right? And I can draw in a nose, easy enough. He doesn't have two faces, he just has 3 eyes. And so the face would go, I think I'll be okay with this one. And then, yeah. But is he going to have the half eye? What type of eye should he have? Oh, sorry, guys. It's so far from you. Okay. I sidebarred it. Now I need to know what type of eye I should go with. I wish I had my notes from earlier today. Am I missing chat? Oh my goodness, chat isn't even running. Oh well. Okay. Like I think of a Yosemite Sam character every time I think of a mustache, and even if I was trying to draw Yosemite Sam, I don't know what he looks like. Does he have a nose? He has a nose, I'm sure. Let's draw this mustache though. Mustache is gonna dip in the middle, and it's gonna come down, and most likely do something like this. I think this isn't a reasonable mustache. This is what I should aim for in my own personal look, right? Like now mine goes and curls, which is cool. But I think it's like a little bit too fancy. Right? Okay. Now, nose, which the nose kind of like fits into this space usually. Right? We're going to see that it fits with the mustache. It's going to come back. It's going to be pretty tight. Okay. There we go. We're moving forward. I just don't think I should do the sleepy eye with him. He should have more of the angry eye, but I can't do the angry eye. Now let's try a couple different eyes real quick. Let's think about how do I make a happy eye that doesn't, because I can't put a like a, could do one of these eyes, the upside down. But I even feel like these eyes should have like an upper eyelid, even if they're gonna look happy. I did a clown set today too that was really cool. But I'm really into doing these like three-eyed things right now. I don't know why. I did the bunny the other day and I kind of like was like, yeah, I like it. I want to make everything with three eyes. It's not like a crazy concept. It is like mentally like a little bit disturbing because you're not used to seeing three eyes. But could do the happy eyes. I don't really like those all that much. To tell you the truth. Oh yeah, I think this ink is too full. Okay, let me think about this again. And then there's like the whole eye situation with like the half scratch. That always, these always look unfinished. Don't really like them all that much. So I think I do either the sleepy eyes, but can I make it angry? So that's my goal. Can I make a middle eye look angry? So if I was a middle eye and I wanted to look angry, do I need to be like really sharp and then like Is that it? And then what does this one look like? Wouldn't that be creepy if they're all looking? They should be, right? That's fine. Yeah, yeah. I like these eyebrows. But should they all should I don't know if it matters. I think it would look good either way. I like them. Okay. Now that I've used my sketch paper to figure out what I'm going to do, I'm going to do. Does the eye does your eyebrow furrow down when you look angry? Oh, this might be bad. We're going to try anyways. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. Now we need another eye. That's going to go over here. But I don't really know where. I'm guessing the eyebrow goes flat. I don't think it curves down. Let's not get too excited there. Show the other eye. Before the ink dries out, like I don't know what I'm waiting for. Oh, my brain hurts right now. Do you want them all looking in one direction? I think so. There's a lot of ink on here. I know I have to do the black of the eyes, but I kind of want to take it easy. I want to draw some lines in the mustache. I only got 10 more minutes. It didn't say beard, it just said mustache, so. But now he needs a forehead, and I wanted to put him a cowboy hat. And now his head's so big. That's the problem with all these. Their heads become so big. And the outside of his face looks worried, the inside of his face looks angry. Like if you just covered up his one eye, it looks so worried. It looks like a horse. If you leave his other eyes, he looks fine. Anyways, we'll we'll be fine. I don't think an angry eyebrow is gonna do us much good here. It could curl down, but let's draw this hat because it's gonna come across this head. So it's gonna make an L shape. We're gonna go down across the brimmer's head, back up, and even out. Now this goes back down, around, and we'll even out behind his ear. His ear will be here. His ear, I don't want to leave him without ears. Look all weird. I don't have much time left. Oh man, his ears make him look really weird too. Okay, then this side also needs to come down. And it's gonna go here. Okay, so then this part, we do need a little bit of closure here as far as where the I feel like I need like a little eyebrow right here. Just a little bit of It's right, like the physics doesn't work for that end of that mustache to have little pieces of like mustache like that. Okay. So then we got that, we got that. There's a little bit of a brim here. No room for hair. It's okay. Oh, whoopsies. I started coming down a little too early. It's okay. Just add that crease down on this side too. Okay. That doesn't look much like a cowboy hat, does it? Is that not a good mustache? Are we not dialed in on the mustache? Maybe I should make it darker. I feel like there's no depth to it because there's nothing that's darker than the rest. It's all just the same. Just trying to go with where I think the hair would go naturally. I feel like I need something underneath the eye to give it a little bit of closure. It's just so open. A bandit would usually have a bandana around his neck. So it would be tied in the fashion of it being around his neck. Right. But enough so that he's going to be able to take it on and off easily. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Give me 5 more minutes. We'll get it done. We're almost there. Okay, bandana. Bandana's going to come down in the front here. It's going to be pretty straight, right? But here, we're going to see a lot of wrinkles, right? Because it always kind of bunches up towards the top. And maybe it's a little bit tattered. because our friend has been on the run for a while. These leads in, though, are going to be hopefully where the shadows are in the wrinkles, or for where the way our fabric is folded and works, right? Okay. Okay. Perfecto. That's great. So he's going to need a neck in here. We're going to put a neck in there. We're actually also going to put some shoulders here. Do we want a bandolier? Probably. I tried to draw a bandolier the other day. It did not work. So let's see if this today works any better. But I don't think it's going to. Okay, now we're doing a little bit more sketching style, where I can come back and clean it up. Actually, I should just stay strong and finish with solid lines just so it keeps the same look. The top is very like solid and has like good definition, and then the bottom's starting to look real sketch hardy. So let's stay away from that. Let's get back on track. Let's draw with intention. And then we're gonna just go lump, 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 lump for the back. And then it's gonna kind of like come off, and then maybe there's a button that holds all that together, right? That's not the worst one I've seen. Okay, so we're gonna replicate the other side real quick. I said it's just supposed to look like a bandit. Draw with intention. Draw it like you know the line's supposed to be there. Whoops. Should have drawn the left side first. Okay, well, just have to be more careful. So again, we're going to draw this in the clip. And what, the circles are going to be facing this way, right? He's like holding 22 rounds. Maybe this is the way you're supposed to do it. I don't know. We're going to try it both ways. I don't know if it matters that much. But we will be able to see which one looks better. This one would have looked better if it was straight, but it's okay. Just having fun. Inktober doesn't have to be stressful, it can just be fun, right? Let's push away from the back a little bit, give them a little bit of room between that. Let's also put some shadow under here. There's going to be a lot of art for sale coming up here. I need to get rid of a lot of artwork. So if you want some artwork, let me know. You need to get rid of a lot of artwork. What do we think about our bandit? His bandolier could be better. Everything about him could be a little bit better. But I don't know. I like him. He's fine. We got the picture of our mustache, which was our most important part of the series. I feel like I wanted to add more to his cowboy hat, but I feel like they don't. They don't really have much more to them. Just a cowboy hat. Anyways, guys, I took an extra 10 minutes. I'm gonna call that one a good for the first day of Inktober. All in ink. We did not do any pencil work with that. That one came out of straight imagination because that's all I have really energy for right now is um, doing things and getting them done. That's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you back here tomorrow to work on what's Dave. What's I just did pencil. Oh, did you do one as well? Yeah, it's okay to do them in ink or in pencil or in ink. But it'll be cool to see yours. You can send me a picture and I can show it on stream right now if you want. But that might be pretty complicated. You just have to take a photo of it and send it to me in text message. Okay. Oh, I gotta tear down the whole studio. I just got this to a place I like it. But I've been thinking about a teardown, and I've also been thinking there's a lot of wasted space that I could really use in a better capacity. Let's see if I get a message. I made a time lapse of that one, so we can also watch that. That's it. Um, you sent me one. Let's take a look. Yeah, you did do yours in pencil. So, well, and there's a big glare on it. She took it with the shadow, but that's okay. You can see. It's a bit hard to see, but That's the one that my mom did. She did just like a huge mustache. Really went after the Fu Manchu. Yeah, the pencil's a good way to go. Um, I'm gonna do it all in this ink pen. We're gonna make a mess with some of them. I like the half sheet of paper idea. This is actually a really good size to work on. It's manageable. I could have um I could have done like a wanted banner on the bottom and really kind of sectioned off or put it on the top. But I think I made the whole image a little bit too big. Next time I'll work on making the image smaller because tomorrow our word is going to be. Oh, did I close the tab? Whoops. Looks like I did. Okay, when I do that, it's 2022. Hold on, where's the 2024? Where's the 25 one? I just had it up. Tomorrow's word is weave. I don't know where my page went. There it is. Okay. So tomorrow's word is going to be right here, and it's going to be the word weave. So I'm going to need to figure out how to uh, incorporate that into a picture tomorrow. But that's going to be it for this one. Oh, the word is weave for tomorrow. I like yours too. Yours came out pretty cool. Um, Fu Manchu was on the list of things that we read about today. Oh, my black is getting black everywhere. That happens. Ink is a mess. Ink is a mess. Pencil would be better. But pencil's harder to see live, and I feel like the first year I did it with pencil, we couldn't see it live. So this year, I'm just going to go all in, do Inktober for what it is. I feel that this year I'm a little bit more confident with like just putting down some line work and it kind of working. I mean, this is probably not my best work, but add some watercolor, put some blue in the background, or you know, it might be something fun, but in reality, it's just a lot more trash. Oh well. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be trying to come live as many times as possible throughout Inktober. There might be some days that I miss. Also, you may be watching the teardown of what's going on around you. I will get a 360 video of my room and the workspace so we can go through and review it one of these nights, and I can show you where things happen, and maybe I'll run all my machines or be working on something while I do the video so we can see some working processes, and I can go through that and show you how the workshop runs at the moment. Anyways, yeah, you gotta have them. Um, ink pens are cool. This ink quill is just something that I bought at one of the art stores. It was made for cartooning, and it has some pretty interesting tips to it. I've really only worked with the one that I've been working with, which does this fine line work. This ink is so weird. I can't tell if if it makes the paper disintegrate or if it like leaves like an actual coating on it. I think it scratches the paper and then the ink bleeds into the paper. But this paper is completely different than how it writes on that paper, and so forth. So we're going to continue on. We got 30 more days of this. This was only day one. Um, it's going to be a long haul like it is every year. And yeah. Anyways, happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your week. My week started off a little bit shaky with the development of um, me losing the studio space and basically my home. I live in the studio, so um, yeah, some things are gonna change, but hopefully change for the better. Anyways, have a great night, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.